Now shoot. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. Now, spinning the perineum of energy body. There's a thing about it, visualize it. And now the pulse spin in the energy body, in the governor channel, in the back of the energy body. Back, go up to the back, coming down, up to the crown. Exhale down, spin 9 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now, you feel orbit spinning. Now is the consciousness of, and you getting the wiring, the energetic wiring up there. And now the energy body started to align. We need to move the heart up. So aware your heart. So form an energetic heart, a shape of the energetic heart, a shape of the heart. It's just like you visualize them first, and you're going to actualize it. So you form a heart, energetic heart. So hold the image. So the heart image like a container, and it's going to contain the conscious of the heart. And the most important part of the consciousness of the heart is the love, joy, happy appreciation. So you feel the love, joy, happiness. You need a lot to transfer, but so you have to perform love, joy, happiness, sending love to people, love people. So the more you give this good virtue out, the more you're going to receive more. And now you have more to transfer, and you can have more to give. So it's a cycle. The more you give out, the more you receive from the universe, love, joy, happiness. And you transfer it, and you give again, and you receive more. Help people and expect nothing in return. Now the heaven will give you more. So love, joy, happy appreciation, kindness, generosity, openness, fairness, courage, righteous. All this is good virtue energy. You encourage people and they receive more. Now you can transfer them into the energetic heart, and this we're going to transfer this heart up there. So in this part, sometimes we call, so that there must be two words together, visualization and make it to actualization. And the thing will happen. Okay, so the heart, energetic heart, smile to the heart, love, joy, happiness. And feel the universe give you more love, more joy, more happiness. If you perform more love, kindness. This is, we call accumulate your wealth in the heaven. This is what you. This is the real accumulate your wealth in the heaven. But it starts with accumulate them in the energetic and in the energy body first. That and you carry this to the heaven because you accumulate. When you feel so much love and spiral out into the heart, energetic heart. So think energetic heart, and you moving the love, joy, happiness into the heart. So your consciousness, your love, your virtue energy is in the heart, in the energetic heart. So we're going to swim them right into a pearl. And we're going to move down to the Dantian, spin in the Dantian for a moment. Get other energy to help. Down to perineum, spin. Inhale, breathe up to under the crown. I roll up, look up. Now you look into the energy body and into in the heart area, the position of the heart in the energetic body. I roll up, look up. Inhale. Exhale. Up to the perineum, up to the heart position. Inhale. And so the pearl up to the heart position and expand into a heart, the heart shape. And the heart started to pulsing. Okay, so it's still very new to this body, the heart. And you have to keep on transfer. Every time you do, you transfer up, the heart becomes stabilized and real. So the orb is spinning and the heart pulsing up there. Now we're going to transfer the charging channel and bell channel up. You know, our body are much denser. The energy body are very empty. So it's very easy to run energy up in the energy body. So when you develop them, you just have to keep on visualize and change into actualization. It's just like thinking, and make it happen. Right? This is real. Because the pearl is real. The pearl is real. It comes from your organ essence, your good virtue energy is real. Okay. Now, we're going to be aware, make the pearl. Now move the pearl in 3 charging channel up, 3 pearl. Feel that. So you move up and down 3 times, 3 or 6 or 9 times. Now the pearl copy the pattern and the conscious in the trusting and the bell channel. Now wrap around the pearl, wrap around the trusting channel. Wrap them around. Just visualize them. So you wrap them around and you feel that the pearl have the conscious of the trusting channel and bell channel. Now shrink down to a pearl which have the bell and trusting channel energy. Now perineum, inhale sucking up, inhale up in the ground. This is only first time you do, and the next you go up and you think, hey, I see the trusting channel, bell channel, and you work with it up there. We're gonna shoot the pearl that contain the conscious of the trusting channel and bell channel. Exhale, shoot out to perineum. Now, expand the pearl and the trust channel come out and expand into the energy body. You just think, trusting channel, bell channel up there. Again, you have to really experience yourself, visualization to be actualization. There's something really real because this is energy. And that's why the Tao is my master told me, if you believe our soul and spirit is energy. And you practice and work with energy, you're never wrong. Because the soul spirit is energy. If you're working with energy work, convert the energy, and you're never wrong. Okay? And it's very similar with the Einstein said, E equal mc squared. E become energy now. Energy cannot be destroyed, only transformed. And finally, nearly the end of his life, he said, oh, this whole universe, everything in this universe turned to energy, and the whole universe filled up with energy, and that's all to it. That's all. And that's what my master said. If you work with energy, you're never wrong. The universe the whole universe filled up with intelligent energy, or we call the highly developed soul and spirit. But when you talk about soul and spirit, it's so confused. You don't know what is it. And the end of the conclusion of the West that they spent 48 billion euro to research on the particle heat and the white light. And this picture come out, this interconnecting picture come out. Wide Web hold all information. And the end they said this universe filled up with so much energy, and the end of the conclusion of 48 billion is they have intelligence. That's all. And they cannot say more than that. That is worth 48 billion euro. This energy cover the whole universe, interconnecting together. They have intelligence. That prove that the Tao talk about this thousand years ago. The energy in the soul spirit is an intelligent energy. Now we're going to swim. And now you have the microcosmic, the heart, the trusting channel, back channel up there. So now this energy body are more alive. And we're going to swim them down. So now when you swim and you program it, and it's in the pearl. So you have all the heart, the microcosmic, the energy body, swim them down into a pearl. So it contained in a pearl. And you bring it down above the head spin. And you're going to suck them in, inhale, 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 and bring them right down to the Dantian. Stay, hold there. So you have this pearl containing the energy body, containing the microcosmic, containing the heart, containing bell channel, tracking channel, right in the pearl, and you put them into the Dantian. Now they have memory, they remember that. Next time you move the pearl and you shoot out, it expands your body, the microcosmic, trusting channel, bell channel, and the heart is there. And you work on again. You transfer the liver, the spleen. We do again. We finish the organ tomorrow. And the fusion tree. Okay. So the pearl is the condensed energy and have memory. You condense them very small, but they contain everything in there. When you expand them, they become big again. And you work on the detail. You swim them down into a pearl. All the detail is there in the pearl. And you put into the Dantian. Now every time you transfer our energy, they will they start to develop the energy body. The immortal child, when you form them right, now the soul spirit can go there and stay there. And this is the container. So they all come together into the immortal child. Later on, we can develop into five immortal child, which will contain separate soul and spirit. When we want to leave this world, you have vehicle or you will have the vehicle, you still can use it. So your soul and spirit go up and it take over like a captain, assistant captain, mechanic, and all kind of things. It's in this spaceship and they go, so they have a vehicle to go to go into the universe, back to where you are. So when you spin them so fast, spin, and expand big, it become like spaceship. Because the bell jar now and Pakwa spinning so big, to be so big about you expand from 10 meter, 20 meter, 40 meter, 60 meter. The energy forming a spaceship, like energy body, actually the energy body, and you're forming a spaceship. So the soul and the spirit can take charge in this vehicle and travel. So very different from just the soul empty body and moving around. And if you have a spaceship and an immortal body protecting you, now you can travel to anywhere you want, back to your source, back to where you come from. When we don't do this, and we never develop, never feed them, in the end of our life, the soul and the spirit separate, go out in the wrong place, and they separate, and they gradually lost their energy and get lost, become lost child, wandering ghost, and lost child, lost soul. So tomorrow we finish a transfer, but this transfer the body take years and years to train. So when you do the fusion, when you finish the fusion, you have carnally, lesser carnally, greater carnally. So every level develop more and more and more this soul and spirit and the vehicle that you're gonna travel. And we teach this higher level practice in the winter, January. So every year we do that. Usually I teach in a dark room. you can read. You can go into a dark room technology and teach you how to make your own dark room. And when you can go into the classes and you in the dark yourself, and I guide you through the practice. And that is January until February, March. January to March. That's 8 weeks. I like this practice a lot because it's real, very real to me. And it's a real practice. It's not only a belief system. And not an empty promise. But this is real practice. You need to do practice. You need to do the practice. There's no other way. No shortcut for that. But we have the technology step by step to teach you, and when you understand it, you put everything together, you press a button, it started to work. It takes time to construct, and once everything construct, you press a button, everything works. So now everything you start to understand, we are linked into the pearl, and everything is in the pearl now. Okay, like a SIM, like a CPU. It's so small. Everything is in there. This is the pearl. And this CPU control everything. Okay, connect to everything. Okay. So when you go back to the Dantian, you just store there. So the pearl have the memory now. And every time you practice, there's more memory, more memory. Every time you transfer something, you remember it. Okay. So we give you time to ask questions. Hello, hi. Go ahead.
Hi, Manta.
Hi.
Thank you so much for these practices. Hi. Thank you so much for these practices. Especially, I love the pearl. I have a question though. As soon as I form it, it becomes. I can form it like where it has the surface of a pearl, but very quickly it becomes like a shining star or something like this, and it's very difficult to keep it like something else. And it's also the same
It's
once
okay.
I rise it, and it comes to Ajna or the
Yes.
third eye, and it
Yes.
also does the same. It shoots like a star.
Mhm. So that's right, because later on we're going to shoot the energy up from the mid eyebrow also. So the question is the pearl form and become like a star, because the pearl energy can change to any shape. Okay.
So it's not wrong if it becomes red like this.
Yes, because it's everything. The pearl become your essence, everything.
So it can become like a little sun. That's
right.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So the second question is about the energetic body. Is it okay to give it no gender? Because I was as the soul level,
okay.
so
Yeah, you can.
Doesn't have any gender.
You can
charge yourself with this. Like,
the whole idea of the Tao is you creating a one negative, one male, one
like
female, or one negative person, and it have attraction, have gender, creating power. So the question is that the energy body can is no gender. You can, but it's like to have another negative, positive. It's like a motor. It need to have one spin clockwise, one spin counterclockwise to creating magnetic power. Okay.
Okay, so it's not advisable.
That means you just think carefully that if no gender, there no another opposite power. Everything needs one positive, one negative.
So you couldn't use this to charge yourself with this essence of the
There's
soul
no,
level.
there's
This
no
gender.
magnetic power. Yeah, there's no magnetic power.
And once you've given it a gender, does this stay? So
Yes.
you programmed it this way. So, for example, if you first time you do it, you decide upon.
And later on, you have another one on the top. So you change another gender again. Yeah.
So it's the up. So one is the opposite all the time.
Right. Right.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you. Hello.
Hi,
Hi.
Master Shia. So my question is regarding the cosmic DNA. How do you, if you don't have the hour of birth, can you still get your cosmic DNA? Can you still work with it?
We just have to give you, usually we choose either your morning or evening at night, that's all. Okay? So sometimes, we ask, are you a night person? Are you a day, you like to sleep late or you like to wake up early? So we determine, sometimes we say, we give you a early morning or late at night. Yeah.
Okay.
But usually
Thank
you
you.
may be, if the parent, if your mother is there, you ask that when I born, is that in the morning or in the evening, at night? That's all. So at least you know morning or at night. Yeah. Okay. So the question is about when they born, no hours. A lot of them, they don't keep hours, but yeah.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi.
Oh, hi, good evening,
Hi.
Master Montachi. Hello?
Yes. I hear you. I hear you.
Yes, I can. When I created my energetic body, it was white, absolute white. However, there appears, it just appears, I would say, a Taoist master with a long beard in a gray. And then after that, there was, I didn't give it a gender. Maybe I did. I don't know. It was just a process that I surrendered to. A Kuan Yin. And I'm puzzled, it was just there.
Okay. Let me answer your question, because this is people ask so many times. Okay. The same question they ask. Okay. So the question is asked that when you creating an antibody and suddenly it's changed to be a Kuan Yin or changed to another master. That is different now. Okay. You want your own body, and the Kuan Yin can be on the back, or the master can be on your back. You understand that? That is the key. You have to have yourself up. And now if the Kuan Yin come, you put them on the back, it's protecting you. And now master, you put them in the back, it's protecting you. But it's not going to replace you. This is you, not the master. This is you.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Because I just was worried that...
No, you just put them to the back to protecting you. That's all. As your advisor, as your advisor or as your protector, that's all.
Thank you. That makes sense. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Hi.
Olá.
Go ahead.
Sobre os animais de poder, você poderia repetir?
Hello,
I switched to English. I was in Portuguese. Okay, I was in Portuguese. Okay.
Okay.
About the... Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay. About the animal powers on the north side, south side, can you please repeat that?
Okay. About the question about the animal. Animal in the beginning only,
Who's
when you go to their direction. But after that they spin, they move. So there's no direction anymore, they spin. So the easy way you facing the south, okay? You facing the south, okay? And you put up your hand. So when you're facing the south, the front is the pheasant, we call the heart fire. The back is the kidney, we call the tortoise. And your left hand is pointed to the east, and we call green dragon. And the right hand is pointed to the west, we call white tiger. And on the top, we call the phoenix, the center. Yeah. So you're facing the south. Okay? Okay, clear?
Está bem. E a outra pergunta é quando nós fizemos a prática,
when we did the practice of the energetic body in the third eye,
de energia pouco azul,
blue light showed itself in front, and at the top of my head,
de uma luz violeta.
then at the top a flash of a violet light showed up. Does that happen?
Yes.
Is that natural? Is that possible?
That's it. Yeah, okay. So the question is when you practice, the third eye blue light and the crown is violet light. This is right. We talk all the way from the beginning until now, from the basic until now. Okay?
Tá bem. Obrigada.
Thank you. Next.